More trouble for Fox News as its hosts seem to be at odds with one another over what is fact or fiction. Fox News host Bret Baier addressing Tucker Carlson's recent coverage of the January 6th Capitol riot on his own show, pushing back on Carlson's attempt to downplay the violence. Right here on NewsNation, our own Chris Cuomo spoke to former Fox News host Bill O'Reilly, who says Fox is leaning on a dangerous new standard but is only giving its viewers what they want.
Are you surprised to learn that they were front-running the idea that the election was stolen when they knew it wasn't, and that they were building up Trump when they were calling him a bum behind his back?
Yes, I was a little surprised about the hypocrisy of it. You have to understand that it is not Fox News is not what it was. There's a different management team in place from when I was there. Totally different management team. And when that happens in the media, you have a totally different standard of behavior. So I can't say I was surprised that some people pandered to the Fox News audience, because in all of television, people believe what they want to believe, and they seek out other people who are going to reinforce those beliefs. There are very few Americans right now in this country that watch media hoping to learn the truth. They want their own belief system reinforced.
All right, so is this journalism? Is it free speech? Is it really all about ratings? NewsNation media contributor Colby Hall joins us again live for some deeper perspective on this. Colby, thank you for being here. Our own NewsNation political editor, Chris Stirewalt, also came from Fox News. He was part of the team that made that Arizona call that really sparked all of this. Let's listen to what he told Chris Cuomo.
If you're so afraid of your audience that you won't even tell them the truth about something like this, and do it in a open-faced, straightforward way and get on with it, you think that you're getting better ratings. You think that you're keeping that sugar high of election ratings. But really what you're doing is hurting your credibility and buying yourself a long-term problem. So I watched Fox trade a short-term problem, which would be the decline in ratings after a presidential election, which is what happens. That's right. Just the business. That's how it goes. They traded that for this long-term problem that they're still dealing with.
All right, Colby. So, first we heard from Bill O'Reilly. Now we just heard from Chris Stirewalt there. Stirewalt mentioning this long-term problem. Do you think Fox is still afraid of their viewers right now?
Yes, they are. And evidenced by what they're doing currently. Like, they're barely addressing this. A real news organization would talk about this in real time. I don't think that they're really acting like I don't think we can really call them a news organization. Yes, they employ a few news journalists, but for the most part, it's infotainment or opiniotainment. People tune in to hear the stuff that they want to hear, and as Chris Stirewalt and Bill O'Reilly both said very, very well, all they really care about are ratings, because Fox News gets very big ratings and earns $2 billion in revenue every year, which really is very important, not just for the Murdochs, but for the anchors on primetime or the hosts on primetime who benefit from that very lucrative model. So yes, they're really afraid to turn away people that are filling their pockets. I think it's that simple.
Well, and the viewers, though, I don't know if the viewers think of it as infotainment. Colby, there were these reports, and we talked about this yesterday when you were on Rush Hour, of this turmoil inside of Fox News. Do you think that this media empire can survive if there's disorder, if there's disarray in-house?
Well, I'm not sure how much disarray there is. There's lots of reports, and I think a lot of people, there are people who are whispering gossip. I would say that Fox News, of all the major cable news outlets, they usually don't air their dirty laundry in public. And we're starting to see a little bit of leaks reveal themselves here. I think Tucker Carlson clearly has a ton of power at Fox News and can say or do whatever he wants with impunity. I think also there are a lot of people at Fox News who are extremely embarrassed and upset by the stuff that he's pulling off, which is just, frankly, he's whitewashing an attack on the Capitol, among other things. I don't suspect we'll see, I think maybe some standards, I think we'll see some reassignments. I honestly would be surprised if anyone gets fired over this. And I'm sort of shocked by that. But I think that they're going to circle the wagons only because that's always been what they do. Will anything change? I don't think so. I think they will continue to appeal to a base that wants to hear what they want to hear, even if it may not be the truth.
And as we said yesterday, I mean, if they're controlling, the news that they are giving, they're probably not going to air their dirty laundry. So it's doubtful that there will really be an impact on their ratings or their viewership, right? Because viewers are still going to continue to watch.
Well, absolutely. And, I have a lot of friends, wide swath of friends. I know a lot of people that watch Fox News savvy. They're with a critical mind, and they know that it's spin. I think there's a lot of people that watch any network and take it at face value. And Fox News is way more aggressive with their partisan spin. But they're certainly not the only network that does that, right?
Very true.
You can see that. And I'm not trying to say both sides, but there's a real problem in the news landscape right now, and that is, how do you litigate or legislate the truth or facts? I don't think you can. And I think we're trying to figure it out in real time.
Yeah, and so important, as you said, there to watch all news with that discerning eye, with that discerning ear. All right, Colby, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.